What's going on, cool cats, cool chicks? Rocky Ben here, and today's video is a requested video by two people instead of one. Well, it was originally like one person, which was like my top 1950s music. It was kind of confusing because I could have went on and what have you, but friend Joe, he mentioned the same thing, but he made it easier by saying about the top 10. So yeah, it's going to be like together. So this video is for you two guys. So yeah, let's get right straight into it. Okay, the 10th one is Bobby Darin, called Dream Lover. I don't really have a reason why I like Dream Lover. I just think it's a nice song, you know, which is about like a girl, which I think every guy would like to listen to, like dedicate like to their girlfriends and stuff like that. I don't know the reason really. It's just it's a good song, and that's the only way I can like answer that question. Like it's that song, I'm afraid. Sorry. And my ninth favourite is Great Balls of Fire by Jerry Lee Lewis. The reason I like it is because it's mostly like iconic, like to Jerry Lee Lewis, and yeah, that's pretty much my reason to it. And the 8th one has to be Peggy Sue by Buddy Holly. Well, I've got a dilemma with favourites. It's either Peggy Sue or The Day the Music Died. Like I said, like my previous one, I haven't really got a reason why why it's my favourite. It's just like a song I like listening to like every now and then. And number 7 has to be Johnny B. Good by Chuck Berry. It was like an assumption from people. People thought that I like listening to it because of like Back to the Future. Well, I do admit, when I first heard of Johnny B. Good, it was from Back to the Future. But my dad introduced me to like the original of Johnny B. Good by Chuck Berry, and when I looked at that, I was like fucking impressed. So I don't know really, but I don't think there's no apparent reason why I like Johnny B. Good apart from it being in Back to the Future. But that was before I got introduced to like the original. But yeah, that's another song I like. Okay, number 6 is Hound Dog by Elvis Presley. It's quite like amazing like story to that as well, because at the time when Elvis was singing Hound Dog, it weren't really like familiar. Like most people like thought of, but at the time people thought of Hound Dog by Big Mama Thornton. When someone said, "Have you been listening to that song called Hound Dog?" And then the answer was, "Sure, Big Mama Thornton." Then the person said, "No, some white guy called Elvis Presley." And he says, "Elvis who?" And yeah, that is pretty much like my favourite as well, because it was like new to all the people who were like unfamiliar with Elvis Presley. So yeah, that's a favourite of mine. And my 5th favourite is My Happiness by Elvis Presley, where Elvis like kind of lied, saying that the record was for his mama's birthday. But when he sang My Happiness, it kind of started all of his singing, because Sam Phillips was looking for like a white guy like to sing like such and such song, and that's when he started like singing That's Alright Mama. And my 4th favourite is Razzle Dazzle, I think it's called, by Bill Haley in his comments, and the reason is that got me into jive dancing. Like as soon as I heard that, "On your marks, now get set, now get ready, go, yeah, everybody razzle dazzle," that's what got me into doing jive dancing on one of the events like about 2 or 3 years ago, I think. So that's like my favourite with that. And my 3rd favourite is That's Alright Mama by Elvis Presley, which like got Elvis like big like around Memphis first, like locally, which went to number 1. That's pretty much how it all started for Elvis Presley officially as well, because it was all on the radio and what have you. that's another reason why. And my second is One Night With You. I don't really have a reason why I like that song, I just think it's a nice song. That's the only answer I can give you to that. And Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley. That's pretty much one of the first rock and roll music people have been listening to, like in the UK, because we didn't have much good music like back then. The only thing we had was like people with like what are they called? I don't know. But put it this way, we didn't have much good music like, until Bill Haley like came to England. So if it weren't for Bill Haley like performing in England, then we wouldn't have had all that kind of music. So yeah, that's pretty much the closest I can do with all the questions and what have you with the music. So there you go, Heather and Joe. Those are the top 10 1950s like favourite music. So yeah, I really do hope it kind of helped. I do apologise if it weren't quite specific much, but I've tried the best I can, and I thought I'd do this video for you, otherwise it'd be rude not to. So yeah, y'all keep on rocking, cool cats, cool chicks. I'll see you soon, take care. Bye for now.